those miracle solutions we see online or on supermarket shelves, which swear to eliminate the toughest dirt in the blink of an eye, might actually be emptying your wallet and wasting your precious time. It's frustrating, isn't it? Spending money on something that doesn't work or that requires more effort than promised is an experience we'd all like to avoid. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the world of cleaning solutions that, despite all the advertising and promises, turn out to be pure illusion. Get ready to demystify 7 of these products that, instead of making your life easier, end up complicating the task of keeping your home spotless. Discover why they're a waste of time and money, and what truly works for effective cleaning. Stay with us until the end to uncover these myths and never fall into these traps again. Chapter 1: Self-Cleaning Oven Products. We're often tempted by products that promise automatic oven cleaning, requiring you to just wait and then effortlessly remove the dirt. The idea of an oven cleaning itself is, without a doubt, very appealing to anyone who hates this chore. However, the reality behind these self-cleaning sprays and gels is quite different from what the advertising shows us. The promise of heavy-duty cleaning without hard work rarely comes true in practice. When applying these products, you're instructed to wait for hours or even overnight for the formula to act on the caked-on grease. The expectation is that, after this time, the dirt will come off easily, requiring only a damp cloth to finish. However, in the vast majority of cases, what happens is that the dirt softens but doesn't completely detach. Grease and burned residues remain adhered to the oven's internal surfaces. What's left after the self-cleaning process is a layer of softened dirt that still requires a good deal of scraping and manual scrubbing. In other words, you end up having to get your hands dirty, using spatulas and abrasive sponges to remove the most stubborn residues. The promise of self-cleaning transforms into a pre-cleaning that, although it helps a little, doesn't eliminate the physical effort you so wanted to avoid. In addition to the extra work, these products usually have a strong and unpleasant smell, requiring good ventilation, and even the use of masks to avoid inhaling chemical substances. The cost of these self-cleaners is also not negligible, and by adding the price of the product to the time and effort still required, one realizes that the miracle solution becomes a waste of money and time. Instead of blindly trusting products that don't deliver what they promise, it's more effective and economical to use traditional methods that truly work. A mixture of baking soda and vinegar, applied and left to act, followed by good scrubbing, usually brings much more satisfactory results. Regular maintenance with cleaning after each use is also essential to prevent dirt buildup and the need for miracles that don't exist. Chapter 2: Magic Cloths that promise to clean everything with just water. Magic cloths that promise to clean any surface using only water seem like a revolutionary invention for household cleaning. The idea of abandoning chemical products, saving money, and having a spotless home with the simplicity of water is, without a doubt, very tempting. Advertisements for these cloths often show impressive demonstrations where tough stains disappear with a simple swipe. They actually work for light dust and more superficial dirt, such as fingerprints on mirrors or small stains on countertops. The microfiber technology present in most of these cloths is indeed efficient at retaining particles and absorbing liquids. For daily maintenance, and for surfaces that don't accumulate a lot of grease or caked-on dirt, they are a practical and environmentally friendly option, delivering what they promise under these conditions. However, the big disappointment arises when you try to use these cloths for heavy and caked-on dirt. Kitchen grease, dried food residues, shoe marks on the floor, or accumulated bathroom dirt are challenges that most of these cloths, with just water, simply cannot overcome. The miracle falls apart, and you find yourself scrubbing repeatedly without getting the desired result. The limitation of these cloths lies in their inability to break the chemical bonds of more resistant dirt. While water can loosen some particles, it doesn't have the degreasing or disinfecting power necessary to deal with microorganisms or oily dirt. In these cases, adding an appropriate cleaning product becomes indispensable for effective and complete sanitation. Therefore, although magic cloths are an excellent tool for light, daily cleaning, they are not the universal solution that advertising often suggests. For heavy dirt, and to ensure disinfection of environments, you'll still need the help of specific products. Knowing how to differentiate the applications of these cloths is essential to avoid frustration and to optimize your time and effort in house cleaning. Chapter 3. Grout cleaners that temporarily whiten but don't remove mold from the root. Dirty and moldy grout is a nightmare in any bathroom or kitchen, and products that promise white, new grout with just a few sprays seem like salvation. The idea of solving this problem without hours of intense scrubbing is seductive, and many people invest in these miracles expecting to see an immediate and lasting transformation. Advertisements show dark grout instantly whitening, which creates high expectations. Indeed, many of these cleaners can temporarily whiten the surface of the grout. They contain bleaching agents, such as chlorine, that act on superficial stains and visible mold, giving the impression of cleanliness. For a quick and aesthetic effect before a visit, for example, they can even do the trick, providing a satisfactory visual improvement for a short period of time. However, the big problem is that these products rarely eliminate mold from the root. Mold is a fungus that proliferates in damp and porous environments, and it penetrates the structure of the grout. What these cleaners do is merely whiten the visible part, leaving the mold spores still alive and ready to develop again as soon as humidity conditions return. It's like painting over a wall with water infiltration. In a short time, dark spots and mold reappear, often with even greater intensity, because the problem was not treated at its origin. You find yourself caught in a vicious cycle of application, temporary whitening and mold reappearance, repeatedly spending money on a product that doesn't definitively solve the problem. This causes frustration and the feeling that you're just throwing money away. For a lasting solution against mold and grout, it is essential to use specific products that contain fungicides, and, in more severe cases, consider removing and applying new grout. Adequate ventilation of the environment and drying surfaces after use are also crucial measures to prevent mold from returning. Don't fall for the illusion that superficial whitening means deep and lasting cleaning. Chapter 4. Air fresheners that only mask odors without eliminating the source. Who doesn't like a pleasant and fresh-smelling environment? Air fresheners, whether in spray, electric diffusers, or gel form, promise exactly that: a consistently fragrant home free from bad odors. The idea is so tempting that it's easy to fall into the trap of using them as the first line of defense against any undesirable smell that arises in the house. They offer a quick and seemingly effective solution. They do fulfill the function of masking odors momentarily. By releasing pleasant fragrances, these products can overpower bad smells, giving the impression of a clean and airy environment. For a temporary effect, before receiving guests or after cooking something with a strong smell, they can be useful, providing a feeling of freshness and well-being for a short period of time. However, the big problem is that these air fresheners do not eliminate the source of the bad smell. If the odor is caused by trash in the bin, mold, a clogged drain, dirty clothes, or even a pet, the air freshener merely covers the smell with another, more pleasant one. The origin of the problem remains developing and, in many cases, worsening while the fragrance dissipates and the original bad smell returns to dominate. Relying solely on air fresheners can lead to a vicious cycle where you constantly spend money to keep the air fresh, while the real cause of the odor problem persists and may even indicate a larger hygiene or maintenance issue. Furthermore, some people may be sensitive to certain fragrances, causing allergies or respiratory discomfort, which turns the solution into another problem. The true solution for bad odors is to identify and eliminate their origin. This may involve regularly emptying the trash, cleaning drains, ventilating humid environments to prevent mold, frequently washing bedding and towels, and maintaining pet hygiene. Air fresheners can be a pleasant complement, but never a substitute for deep cleaning and resolving the source of the problem. Chapter 5. Anti-dust sprays that leave an oily film and attract more dust in the long run. The fight against dust is a constant battle in any home, and anti-dust sprays promise to be your greatest ally, repelling dust and keeping surfaces clean for longer. The idea of reducing cleaning frequency and having shiny furniture with just one spray is quite appealing for those seeking practicality. Packaging usually highlights the protective action and lasting shine that the product supposedly offers. Initially, these sprays may even give the impression of working, as they leave a shine on surfaces and seem to facilitate dust removal at that moment. They contain silicones and other agents that create a smooth, lustrous layer, which is visually pleasing. For a quick clean before visitors, for example, they can create an immediate cosmetic effect that satisfies the need for shiny furniture. However, the big problem with these sprays is that they leave an oily and sticky film on surfaces. This layer, often imperceptible to the naked eye, acts as a true magnet for dust. Instead of repelling particles, it attracts them and adheres them more easily, causing dust to accumulate more quickly and in greater quantities than if the surface had been cleaned only with a damp cloth. The result is that in the long run, you end up having to clean more frequently and with more effort than before. The dust sticks more stubbornly, being more difficult to remove and requiring more passes of the cloth. Furthermore, the accumulation of this oily residue can attract larger dirt particles and even fungi in humid environments, compromising the hygiene and durability of your furniture. The best approach to combat dust is regular cleaning with a damp or microfiber cloth, which removes particles without leaving residue. If you desire shine, opt for furniture polish that doesn't leave an oily film or on wooden surfaces. Use specific products for wood nourishment. Avoid the trap of anti-dust sprays that promise miracles, but end up multiplying your work and cost. Chapter 6. In-tank toilet tablets that promise to clean the bowl with every flush. The promise of having a consistently clean, blue, and disinfected toilet bowl with every flush without any manual effort attracts many consumers to in-tank toilet cleaning tablets. The idea that the product does all the work itself, releasing cleaning and disinfecting agents with each use, seems like a perfect solution for keeping the bathroom spotless with minimal effort. Indeed, these tablets release a blue color into the flush water, and in some cases, even a light aroma. This can give the impression of cleanliness and freshness, and the bluish color really disguises small stains and dirt, making the toilet appear more sanitized. For those seeking a quick and visually appealing daily solution, they seem to deliver on their aesthetic promise. However, the cleaning effect is minimal and superficial. The chemical agents released by the tablets are too diluted in the large amount of flush water to have effective cleaning and disinfecting power. They cannot remove caked-on stains, limescale deposits, or deeply eliminate bacteria and germs, especially in areas below the waterline or on the toilet rim. In addition to limited effectiveness, these tablets can cause damage to the toilet tank and its internal components in the long run. The chemicals present in them, such as chlorine, can corrode the rubber seals, gaskets, and other plastic and metal parts, leading to leaks and the need for expensive repairs. In other words, what was supposed to be a time and effort saver can turn into a financial loss. The best way to keep your toilet bowl clean and sanitized is through regular, manual cleaning using a toilet brush and specific toilet bowl cleaners. This approach ensures the removal of dirt, stains, and proper disinfection. While tablets may offer a momentary visual appeal, they are an ineffective and potentially harmful long-term solution for your bathroom hygiene. Chapter 7: Ultrasonic Pest Repellent Devices. The idea of repelling rats, cockroaches, mosquitoes, and other unwanted pests from your home using just a small electronic device plugged into an outlet without chemicals or traps is extremely tempting. Ultrasonic devices promise to emit sound waves at frequencies inaudible to humans, but which would be unbearable for pests, forcing them to move away from the environment. The promise is of a clean, safe, and continuous solution. These devices are marketed as a miracle solution for a variety of infestations, from rodents to insects. Their ease of use, just plug them in, and the absence of poisons or strong odors are very attractive selling points. For those seeking a green alternative or who have pets and children at home, they seem to be the perfect answer for pest control. However, the effectiveness of these devices is highly questionable and widely debated by the scientific community and pest control specialists. Many independent studies and tests have shown that ultrasonic waves, even if emitted, have difficulty penetrating walls, furniture, and other obstacles, which drastically limits their range and ability to cover a significant area. Furthermore, even if the waves reach the pests, most animals can get used to the sound over time, losing the repellent effect. In other words, what might initially cause discomfort quickly becomes part of the environment for them, allowing them to continue circulating and reproducing normally. It's a solution that quickly loses its effectiveness. Instead of investing in ultrasonic devices of dubious effectiveness, it is much more effective and guaranteed to adopt proven pest control measures. This includes keeping your home clean and organized, storing food in sealed containers, sealing cracks and holes in walls, and, in cases of infestation, seeking help from specialized pest control professionals. Don't rely on miracle solutions that lack scientific backing. Conclusion: we've reached the end of our journey, demystifying the 7 miracle cleaning solutions that, unfortunately, are more a waste of time and money than real help. We hope this video has opened your eyes to marketing traps and the importance of seeking solutions that truly work to keep your home clean and organized efficiently. Remember, the secret to effective cleaning lies in information, the correct use of products, and often good old manual effort. If you enjoyed this content, found it useful, or learned something new, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next ones. Also, activate the notification bell to be alerted whenever we have a new video. Your participation is essential for us to continue producing quality content that truly helps you in your daily life. Share this video with friends and family who might also benefit from this information.